week, my dad and I are visiting Mike Tussey of Osceola Outdoors in Florida to go after turkeys and hogs. My dad heads out a few days before me to see if he can shoot a hog.
Well, we just got here with Mike Tussey and shot the breeze for a few minutes, and now we're going to get a couple of shots in here, make sure that traveling down here in the airline didn't vibrate anything. I've had some weird things happen just with vibrations, and so get out. We're going to shoot 125 grain ram cats. We're going to go after hogs this afternoon and this evening. And Mike was just telling me to make sure if it's a big one that it's quarter and kind of away and sneak it in behind the blade that protects them so well. So when you're from northern Michigan, you listen to the guy that knows what he's talking about in Florida. Okay, we got a feeder right here, and they of course they don't want hogs overpopulating here. So he's just checking the wind. We'll put a pop-up line here and get the PSE out and get ready and see if we can't make something happen. I'm sure he's gonna check and see the tracks, what's going on. Well, we got into our blind here, and there's a lot of acorns here. So we're hoping they'll come into the corn and the acorns that are here and present themselves or ourselves with a shot. We had hit some other spots where they hadn't hit the corn, so the acorns, I think, are pulling them off of the regular feeders. But he said that he wanted to try this spot because he had bigger hogs over here. But there's a better chance of not seeing them over here. But there's big pigs here, so it's just like hunting, except for it's a little warm down here. It's about 82 degrees, a little sweating going on here in the middle of Florida, not far from Lake Okeechobee. So see what happens. I got the PSE getting that ready and try to make something happen here.
When we left, my dad was waiting in the blind for some hogs to come in. Unfortunately, he was unsuccessful. The next day, I arrived, and it was time to start turkey hunting.
Get dressed, let's go!
I got shit to do.
Shit to kill.
I'm ready.
All right, look at him. He thinks he's going to the damn beach.
Going fishing.
I'm going fishing.
Well, we made it. 2-hour drive. Wasn't too bad. I'm excited. Let's get one down tonight.
There was 2 gobblers, a couple jakes, 6 or 7 hens there when I left them this morning. So
Great.
if they come back to the same oaks, we'll be good.
Great.
See what they do.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, there were 3 or 4 different birds gobbling. So we should be right.
Okay.
Get everything ready. We'll throw it in the truck.
Okay.
Do you want to shoot the gun before you go? Just
What
make
is
sure
it?
it's on. Versamax, Pro Bitch Versamax.
Is it
It's got a
open
red dot.
sights?
Nope, it's got a red dot on it.
Probably wouldn't hurt.
Okay, we'll get it out and shoot it real quick. That
Okay.
way, make sure you're on.
Okay. All right, yeah.
Y'all go grab everything else.
Well, I'm just gonna shoot the gun a couple times because we didn't bring our own. So I'm gonna shoot one of Mike's here and just make sure that I'm good with it. And then we're gonna head out and see if we can get some birds on the ground this afternoon. Remember that gun I had that had the pistol grip on it? That'll probably work.
I think that'll be fine.
Yep, that should work.
Did you shoot right for the base of the neck?
Yeah. Yep. Okay. It's good. Just getting all set up in a spot where Mike's been seeing a bunch of turkeys. So from what it sounds like, it's a really good spot. Lots of birds in here. So hopefully we'll get a couple of nice longbeards that'll come in tonight. We can get at least one down tonight. That'd be awesome. It's fun hunting out here in Florida. It's warm, but I'm excited about it. It's gonna be hot in that blind. Us northerners aren't too good in the heat. That one is 41.
Okay. I mean, anything comes in this zone,
What?
we're good. Anything comes in this zone, we'll be good.
Yeah.
They should filter right through here, you know, to come in.
Okay.
They feed right down through there. They come in these oaks and loaf a little bit. So,
That's good.
all right, I'm gonna go park the truck. I'll be right back.
We're here in South Florida with Osceola Outdoors hunting turkeys. We got quite the decoy set up ready. Mike said this is a really good spot. Seeing lots of turkeys in here. He was just in here this morning and saw a couple nice gobblers. So hopefully tonight will be successful. I would love it if we could get one on the ground today and another one on the ground tomorrow. We're on spring break actually and just decided to take a little excursion and do some hunting. So hopefully it's a good night tonight. Well, it's been pretty slow this afternoon. It's just starting to rain a little bit. We heard a tom gobbling probably 100 yards away or so, but he never came close enough for us to see him. Then we had a hen that was putting not far from us, but we couldn't see her either. So we haven't seen any turkeys yet, but we can't hear them, so we know they're around, just waiting for a nice tom to come in. Stay tuned. When we return, a good gobbler moves in. When we left, it was my first night hunting at Osceola Outdoors. Let's see if I have any luck. All right, Mike, so what's the plan?
All right, we got the decoys out. We got the blind right here. I'm going to sit right here behind you. I think the turkeys and the gobblers are going to come from the north, so they should come out right over here underneath these oaks.
Okay.
That's the plan. Let's hope it goes that way. But so I'll sit here. I'll try to draw the turkeys back in here to us, and you'll be between me and the turkeys so you get a good shot. So they should go right to that gobbler decoy.
Okay.
It's happened all spring. They've
right.
really been reacting to the decoys and going straight to the gobbler. So if you jump in that blind, we'll wait just a little bit, let everything settle down, and then I'll start calling and we'll see if we can get a response.
Okay,
Oh,
sounds
good
good.
luck.
Well, it's been pretty slow this afternoon. It's just starting to rain a little bit. We heard a tom gobbling probably 100 yards away or so, but he never came close enough for us to see him. Then we had a hen that was putting not far from us, but we couldn't see her either. So we haven't seen any turkeys yet, but we can't hear them, so we know they're around, just waiting for a nice tom to come in. Little did I know we had a tom coming right to the decoys. Oh my gosh. Oh, my ears. That just happened so fast. We were in. Did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
That just happened so fast. We were not even really set up and ready, and he just came running in. I'm using a gun that's not mine, and it took me a minute to get the dot right in the right spot. I can't believe it just happened.
Oh, yeah.
What just happened? That was awesome. Can't believe it.
What in the heck just happened?
I can't believe it.
I know. I thought I heard a bird gobble back over a while ago, but I was about half asleep. The sun's killing me out here. You know, we had that bird 2 hours ago gobbling his head off over here. I guarantee that bird right there snuck around behind us, come up right here. And I thought maybe I heard a gobble earlier, then I thought maybe I heard a bird, you know, spitting and drumming. I wasn't for sure. And then about scared me to death because I didn't even see it.
I know, I cannot believe that just happened. It happened so fast. That was insane. I can't believe it. Ready? Okay. Well, I'm here in South Florida with
Osceola Outdoors.
My bad. Okay, ready?
Yep.
We're here in South Florida with Osceola Outdoors, and we have been sitting for only a few hours. It's our first day of the hunt, and I already got this beautiful bird on the ground. It has been such a quick hunt. I could not even believe that this happened. I don't think Mike even knew that there was a bird in front of us.
I had a thought there was one because I could hear him drumming back over that way a little bit, but I know this is a turkey that 2 hours ago that was over here to the north. He gobbled a couple times at us. Every time a crow would hit, he'd gobble, and then he made a circle all the way around us, and then seen the decoy, and he couldn't take it.
Oh yeah, no, as soon as he see it, he was on his way in here, and my dad and I weren't even ready yet. Honestly, we were not ready yet, and I pulled the gun up real fast and took a shot, and it did the job. It's a beautiful bird, my second Osceola turkey, and I'm just so glad that we were able to make it happen.
Yeah, no, great bird. I mean, you look at the wings, the dark wings on Osceolas are right here. Not very many wing bars on them.
Yep.
So, really pretty bird. Long legs, they've got good spurs on this one. So, yeah, great hunt. So, maybe tomorrow morning we'll have a little more gobbling.
Yeah.
So, we'll get your dad a bird in the morning.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
And then we're back to the beach. I just want to thank Mike Tussey here at Osceola Outdoors for inviting us over here to shoot a beautiful bird and big boy down here in South Florida. Welcome back. I just shot my turkey at Osceola Outdoors, and now it's my dad's turn.
It is the last day of our Florida trip. Jada and I were down here, probably 10 days ago, turkey hunting, shortly after we got here. She shot a beautiful bird on the first night. Hunted for 2 more days for myself, couldn't find anything, couldn't get it to come together. Well, we found birds actually, but we just couldn't get it to come together. So it's we fly home tomorrow, so Tussey said, come on down, let's hunt Saturday morning, give it one more try, see if we can't get a bird on the ground. He's put him to bed last night, so we're just getting ready to head out. It's about 52 degrees out, which is abnormal for Florida, so we're gonna head out, try to get as close as we can safely to the roost and get set up. So we will see you at daylight. See you at daylight.
We can see the bird in the tree, which is kind of cool. It's always nice to be able to know exactly where they're roosting. He's about a little over 300 yards out here on a dead branch. Well, I don't know if it's dead, but it's part of the tree, so it's deadish. But we're gonna wait now, and hopefully he'll come over here, land here. See our decoys going to the orange grove behind us. Now we just gotta wait for him to come down. We'll try to show you in the tree here. He must be looking at it. There he goes.
The bird flew down in the wrong direction, so it was time for them to make a move.
We had to make a hurry up change of plans. That bird flew down and went in the wrong direction. So we packed everything up and ran over here and got set up again. We're just hoping he comes back over this way, goes underneath the fence over here. Time will tell. We'll stand by here. We got a decoy set up. We're ready to go again.
They spooked the cows away, and the tom was moving in.
Probably 2-year-old bird, eh?
2-year-old bird, yeah. God, he acted like he was so much older than me.
Up right there.
Yeah, he showed up to the right. He gobbled the last time straight out ahead of us.
Yeah.
Then he moved kind of back to the west, and then he popped out right here.
I know.
And when he popped out, he just stood there forever and ever. And I always keep a fan with me.
Yeah.
So I popped that fan up like that and
Right.
showed it to him, and I popped it down, and that got his attention. And you'll see on the video that his head turns real white, and he starts walking to us.
Right.
And whenever he would stop,
Yeah.
I'd pop that fan back up again,
Okay.
and then he'd keep walking. And what I was afraid of right here, I was afraid the camera angle was going to get bad, and he was going to keep
Yep.
going back to our left right here.
Mm-hmm.
And so I said, go ahead and take him. And, you know, he's 30 yards is all
Yeah.
he is from the blind.
Right.
So didn't let him get to the decoy, but
Sometimes you get greedy and then you lose.
exactly.
If you're interested in doing some turkey hunting here in Central Florida, get a hold of Mike Tussey with Osceola Outdoors. Does an amazing job. He hunts pigs and he hunts, oh, there we go. Look at that. That's beautiful. See that, folks? How simple he makes that. He also does gators. He does some duck hunting, right?
Duck hunting, gator hunting, hog hunting.
Right. He's got some great boats and airboats, and just a really fun time. If you want to do a spring break thing with your family, and then a couple of you want to come over and do some hunting in Central Florida while they're enjoying the beaches, great opportunity. Come right into Fort Myers here, and if you're on the either side, basically you're on the middle.
Yeah, we're right in the middle of the state.
Right, and come and check them out. Mike Tussey, Osceola Outdoors.
That's all the time we have for this week. Make sure and tune in next week and keep up with everything we do in the outdoors on social media and at bigboystv.com.
I'm really accurate at 8 yards.
AT&T sucks.
Why is that? I mean,
Ooh. Yuck.